Mikhail Massa Films. Share and subscribe. The Bakongo people primarily descended from Israelites who migrated to their current location in the Congos and northern Angola. They left in two waves of migration. These migrations took place over the course of 1,000 years. Once established in their permanent residence, they went on to found one of Africa's greatest civilizations. The first took place in circa 650 BC when King Manasseh of Yaoundé, Judah, sent a massive amount of troops to live along the Kemet/Kush border, Egypt/Nubia. This was to help assist the kings of the 26th dynasty in their wars with Kush. Remember, before the times of the Gentiles, Egypt and Judah were unified against Kush and Assyria. Once the Chaldeans began to assert themselves, all four groups became unified against them in a failing effort. They were later joined by refugees around circa 590 BC who fled the kingdom of Judah under pressure from the Chaldeans. This is documented in the Tanakh, 2 Kings 25 verses 21 to 26, Jeremiah 43 verses 1 to 7. Later, when the Persians took over Egypt in 525 BC, more Jews came with them. The 2nd century BCE. Letter of Aristes records that large numbers of Jews had come into Egypt with the Persians, and in an earlier period still others had been sent to Egypt to help Psammetichus in his campaign against the king of the Ethiopians, Nubians. It appears that, following Psammetichus' campaign against the Nubians, a Jewish outpost was left to guard the southern part of Egypt. Psammetichus had enlisted the help of several foreigners in his army. The second migration wave took place circa 200 BC during the Greek Ptolemaic rule of Judea. These forefathers of the Bakongo Israelites began to grow tired of Ptolemaic rule and culminated with the high priest Onias II not paying the taxes of the Ptolemy III Euergetes. With the onslaught of the Fourth Syrian War taking place in 222 BC, the second batch of the Bakongo fathers left Judea, migrating through Kamada/Egypt to Kush, Nubia, Meroe, and joined with their brothers from the first migration wave. From here, both parties migrated to Sheba/Aksum circa 300 AD, and from there to Zimbabwe. Leaving Aksum circa 500 AD due to the pressures put on Jews/Israelites at the time in the region by Sunday Christian King Caleb. Once in Zimbabwe, they settled amongst an already established civilization. Later, more immigration from Bantu Israelites to Great Zimbabwe along with rapid urbanization caused explosive population growth. This would cause the forefathers of the Bakongo to once again migrate. This time, to Kalahari Desert and from there to their current locations. Once settled, they would establish the Kingdom of Kongo near 12 rivers with 12 clans representing each of the 12 tribes. Choosing the Congo meaning assembly, unity, kingdom, archangel/truth, etc. Considering also the customs and language of the Bantus, which are clearly Hebrew, the contention has been made that the extraneous element of the Bantu was derived from the tribes of Israel, which were first carried away to Babylon as related in the scriptures, and afterwards migrated through Egypt into equatorial Africa, and, through mingling with native tribes, upon whom they imposed much of their own religion and customs, gave rise to the peoples now known as Bantu. Sources: Newton Baxter Gormley, January 1, 1918, thesis presented to the Department of Education, University of Southern California. Kimpa Vida, The Mother of the African Revolution by Nkunda Nlaba, taken directly from academic professor in the DRC. Lanny Ross, BA History and Africana Studies/Graduate Studies in Social Science Education. Oral history of the Bakongo people points to their migration from the land of Canaan and Egypt, being instructed by the Archangel, Congo, to leave, and to lead the Bene Congo, children of Israel, to their current location where they founded the Kingdom of Kongo, divided into 12 tribes representing the 12 tribes of Israel. Taken from the Bakongo sacred book Mkongo. In Bantu, Kikongo, the word Sema is to create, derived from the noun Semi, meaning creator. The Bantu, Swahili, Efik, Ibabio, word sem or semi is to speak. The English word semen or inseminate is derived from Bantu, semi. A crutch. The language of the ancestors. Kongo is the name of the archangel of love and wisdom who brings and holds together the visible and the invisible universe. He is the great primordial energy creative Kongo Kalunga, a Kongo, whose energy governs this second solar system. Kongo is the name of the magic circle, the rainbow and the circle made up of the aura of creative light of Mpungu at the dawn of a cosmic manifestation, when a new cosmos is created. For the word Kongo designates the circle of divine light marking the boundaries of the universe being formed. Kongo is the surname of the solar spirit, Namuanda Kongo, who is the source of light and warmth for all mankind, all the creatures of our solar system and beyond. Namuanda Kongo is a Mahasi, the cosmic archangel. The lord of luminous planet Kakongo, the sun Sirius. Hey, Bantus! Know that there's a conspiracy to keep you from knowing your heritage. Now is the time to. Psalms 83 verses 3-8. They have taken crafty counsel against thy people, and consulted against thy hidden ones. For, they have said, Come, and let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance. For they have consulted together with one consent, they are confederate against thee. The tabernacles of Edom, and the Ishmaelites, of Moab, and the Hagarenes. Jebel, and Ammon, and Amalek, the Philistines with the inhabitants of Tyre. Assur also is joined with them, they have holpen the children of Lot. Selah. The scriptures even mention who these enemies are. Mikhail Massa Films. Share and subscribe please.